Yo, but okay, so you ended up taking the stand in your own trial.
Yeah, and I admitted that's why I'm not comfortable saying like, hey, yes, I unalived this dude, but I didn't plan to unalive this dude, and I'm sorry that I did it, and that's sincere. I'm sorry. Shout out to the victim family. You feel me? I did not mean to take your people away from him. I did not mean to take him away from y'all, and I apologize for that. And if there's anything I can do to help y'all, and I hope y'all can forgive me, you know?
The biggest thing right there.
I forgave myself. God has already forgiven me. I hope y'all can.
Say that again.
But so, okay, you got some shit while you were inside for taking the stand in your situation?
I got some shit for all type of stuff.
So explain how that went down.
First, the politics in jail California has the strictest politics on everything. They'll call you a snitch for anything, right? And literally, that's why in jail, they'll call you this. In California, they call your crippin' or your bloodin' or your southsiding or your press, your gangbanging a career. Even though it don't come with no 401k, no retirement fund, none of that. They call it a career. You feel me? And everybody want to have the best career. Everybody want to, you feel me? So people, it's like, it's a favoritism game, right? So yeah, I got voted out, you know.
And this is while you're still in the county?
No, hell no.
Oh, this is, okay.
In prison, I got into it with some older cats. I got into it, I got lied on, you know, but it is what it is. You feel me? I ain't ashamed of nothing. Dead homies. And that's when I really start feeling like this shit was bullshit, because I'm like, damn, y'all talking about this. What about the last 10 heads I done bust? What about the 50 stabbings I done did? What about me being shot on camera and nobody going to jail for it? What about me standing tall in the paint? What about like where's my due process?
And because you took the stand just to basically say I was defending myself, you didn't actually tell on anybody, right?
No.
And nobody even really thought
Nobody
you did.
went to jail.
No, nobody was accusing you of that. They just said, "Oh, a Crip should never take the stand."
Yeah. I have never put like this. Nobody has ever did an hour in a second in jail for anything I have ever said. It has never been my intention for anyone to go to jail for anything that I have said. And if there's nobody that in prison or has ever been to prison that can say, hey, J Hood is the reason why my cell got searched, my house got searched, anything. There's nobody that can ever say that. There's nobody can ever say J Hood did some buster shit. J Hood didn't want to fight. J Hood didn't do. There's nobody who can say that. There's nobody that person does not exist. And if that person exists, let's meet up, you know, and then let's talk like adults. Or we can chop it up. We can do whatever. But I'm gonna tell you, you lying. You feel me? I want to see it. But that's why I'm outside, bro. I'm outside. I've been everywhere they say I can't go. And I'm outside every day, dead homies. And I'm going to keep being outside.
So you think people were just politicking on you because they wanted to be in your spot? Or they
didn't want me to go home. They was joking.
Yeah, you got,
I know they would.
in there. Especially when niggas, what? His situation too? Like, what?
So then did you have to be on like a different yard, or like how did that work?
Like I said, it came to a point when the homies was like, hey, look, we know that this is some bullshit, but we want you to, you got like the next mission on you, next 5 on you. I'm like, all right, that's nothing. I go. That's easy. But for a weapon, so you telling me you want me to hurt somebody on camera after I just spent 8 years fighting my case? I'm like, man, shit. Nigga, if y'all telling me that in order, that's when I start to feel like, oh, this is not. They're not even trying to find out the truth. They're just trying to secure me a life sentence. They just don't want me to go home.
That's deep.
You feel me? So,
and that's like a cautionary tale for the kids out there, is that if you really get into this gangbang shit and you just do what everybody tells you to do, then you're going to be in a position where you got to do some crash out shit just to appease some, right? I mean, no offense to him or whatever, but you might be a smart guy with a good head on your shoulders like you, and then you got some super burnt out J-Cats that realistically don't have a future, and you're supposed to take orders from them in order to just stay in good graces, which is
graces in the
that.
Anyway, you telling me I got to do what? To who? Man, nigga told me, hey, yeah, go bust on him. Like, for what? He in debt. How much he in debt? He in debt $100. Can I pay the debt? No, you can't just pay your way. What you mean? But wait, you want me to stab this dude?
Mm-hmm.
Try to take this dude's life on camera over $100?
Mm-hmm.
I got, you know how many $100 I got?
Right.
I can pay that 10 times. And how about I pay it? No, it's the principle.
The principality.
It's the principle.
Principality of it, kids. Think about
Nigga,
that.
This man, family, his family ain't got it. How? Why do you got to die because you broke?
Right.
Why you got to die because you broke?
So did that hurt you though? Having like, how does that actually happen? Like, how do you end up on the other yard? You just got to go, hey,
No,
I'm out of here.
No, I got jumped. I got removed of 2 yards, and then IGI, they sent me to a non-designated yard. You ain't got to all you do is just go.
That's what they're talking about, SMY yard? That's what they're talking about?
Yeah, well, it's there's really no such thing as SNY no more. It's non-designated.
Okay.
It's like
Every yarn, like they
every prison is like that.
year now.
Like every prison. If you was at fire camp, it's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Every prison is like that.
Besides what Soledad is
It's like
what else?
except the 180s. And there's some in the 180s is like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's not like 100% you're hanging out with like rapists and shit like that, because that's what they make it out to be, right?
That's kind of one of the reasons why I still stayed in jail so long.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can show you. I didn't remove the gang of rapists off the yard.
Mhm.
Like child molesters. That's what, that is where you really get your hands dirty. And it's like there's people call it like it's a PC yard. In my opinion, there's no such thing as PC in California.
Right. Awesome.
It used to be the case, and now it's different.
People die. There's more people dying.
Right, bro. Them 50,
Those
50, nigga,
more
what?
people is dying on
With those type of allegations?
because look, all right, on the line, right? Under the prison politics, under the prison structure, say me and you get into it. You a white boy, I'm black. Me and you get into it, you gotta be, if you want to stab me, you gotta write 10 kites to your big homies. I gotta write 10 kites to my big homies. And then he gotta say yeah, he gotta say yeah, he gotta say, somebody's gonna say no. You know what I'm saying? But if you're on a non-designated yard, a 50-50 yard, me and you get into it, we ain't gotta ask nobody nothing.
Oh, okay.
We just,
So it's crazier.
it is like Big Brother.
Wow. So when you said you stabbed 50 people, a lot of those were situations where it was just like a child
No,
molest.
county jail. In county jail,
Okay.
the 50-50 yards is like the LA County Jail.
Okay.
Except it's like the LA County Jail, except with the whole California.
Wow.
Basically.
And it's like I said, I see people dying there, bro.
Yeah.
It's people dying there. Like, they're not playing food.
Especially with them type of allegations, though. Even like if you even on a 50-50, those like rape and like that type of shit,
Bro,
it's gonna holler at you, bro.
Gang, bro. They're
Niggas
not,
still gonna go like,
niggas not playing with you.
you got, nigga, it's still gotta think it's
people
still
gangbanging
politics,
over
still, it's still, yeah, it's real. You got real on them yards who ain't told on a son, never, you know what I mean? But just
Most
points
people
came
ain't-
down and they just like, you feel me? And I'm
people
people chill.
Most people that own them yards are people who got dirty politics.
Really?
Or been down 30, 40 some years and they on
just
secure level
like the
ones and
But so did it kind of hurt your pride though? Just like being in that situation, knowing that people were going to use it against you to talk shit?
Really, at first it did, but then I started thinking like, damn, I'm looking like, damn, half the people on that's still on line, I beat their ass. Half the people that's on the line, and then when I look about it, and I think about it, like, dang, that's the G homie. They said he used to like rape niggas back in the grandmother. Like, he's like, you feel me? Like, so y'all taking orders from the G homie who used to rape niggas.
Wow.
Or like, it's just selective politicking. So and at the end of the day, I'm like, I'm a man first. I am what I am. But and when I'm not, I can never be.
Right.
You feel me? I'm not ashamed of who I am.